And welcome back to Full Nerd Studios, and welcome to episode 2 of Aviassembly. In the last video, we made this monstrosity of a creation, a Mach 7 capable fighter jet. Today, we're making something probably even more cursed. We're going to be attempting to create a supersonic version of the B-52. So let's get rid of that, and let's just get started. So we're going to be using, I think, probably this cockpit. I think that's probably the best cockpit for this. And we're immediately going to, that's not what I wanted. Okay, bring it out like that. There we are. I want to make this almost like, there we go. It's out there. So it actually has some base to it. So there we go. Start of our B-52. We actually make this like, no. Yeah, ain't gonna like it. Okay, that's fine. So there we go. That is the body of our B-52. It's all well and good. And so we're going to try and turn this into a supersonic bomber because why not? Because you know, supersonic B-52 is all the world needs right now. So we're going to do that there, like that. It's pretty big. We're going to make it slightly shorter though. And now we're going to add that on the end. We're actually going to make that like that, actually. Like that. Yes, perfect. There we go. And that should hopefully then look like the tail section of a B-52. Like that. Now I'm going to add some more, another one onto the end like that there. And that's the tail section like there. Now we need the actual tail. It's pretty big. But I also don't necessarily think it's like, let's turn off the mirror for a second. That's too small. Okay, it's gonna have to be that. Like that there. Boom, B-52. Now, the wings are the challenging part, I think. If we get these straight wing pieces, and then move them, I actually need to mirror. Need to turn mirror back on. The wrong way around, that's what starts. Not how we can. Let's lock the mirroring. Okay, right, it's disappointing. How about if we just do that? There we go. Okay, that's better. That looks better. We now need to bring it up, so it's a high wing design. And I want it to sort of sit right in top of the fuselage, just like that. There. And I actually want to, if we turn the snap angle off, we actually sweep them just that bit more. I actually think that'll look a bit better. So there we go. Now we need to get another wing. Now like that. Make the snap angle 90 degrees. Like that. Brilliant. Okay. And now we can move it up there like that. So it can join on, hopefully, to the end of there like that. Now we can rotate it, remove the snap angle, and do this process about 100 times. That is just floating about. It needs to be sat sort of perfectly in there like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I think we're probably going to need a few of these, I can imagine. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Can you just rotate, please? No, I want the 90 degree snap. Thank you. Right. La da da, la di da di dee. Now, once again, we're going to rotate it, this time with the snap angle off, in hopes that we can sort of just align it like that. I don't think going to be possible. Mirror isn't on. Right, there we go. Well, that mirror was on, it was just being funny. I like how the wings are drooping down. That's not meant to be happening, really. We'll see what we can do about that in a minute. Anywho. See, why has that wing now disappeared? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Right, okay, so that's all there. And now I fear we may need to fill these bits in, which is obviously the professional term. Like that. And do that, I think. And then we should hopefully should be able to move them down like that in a bit. Okay, hang on, this actually might be working first try. And here, that worked first try. Look at that. That's brilliant, that. I love that. Very much indeed. I fear it needs to be longer though. Fume needs to do one more point wing. Once the end, like that. Nice snap there. And off the snap there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Perfect. And then we just need something to fill in that little gap there, so it doesn't look like we've just abandoned that. I want to move it over, but there you go. Very well. That could actually work. Hang on. If we do that, rotate them both by 90. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bring it up like that and cross that. Which you may have to. Just like that. Very annoying how that's barely, like it's almost covering the gap perfectly, but it also is just slightly misaligned, which is mildly frustrating. Okay, that's so almost perfect to the point where we're going to need just another tiny little wing there. Like that. No, 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 undo. Yeah, just like that. That's fine there. Actually, can we delete those? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's looking better. Okay, so now it's time for the engines, and I've sort of been struggling to decide what engines we could do around it because they look most like the regular B-52 engines. Just chuck a couple of them there and two there, or we could just do these regular engines like that. I fear we're gonna have to use the ramjets. Let's try them both and see which one comes out on top. Yeah. Now I can make sure those are. No, undo. No, 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 no. Thank you. Why does it do that? This game annoys me sometimes. It must be so. Yes, that looks. Oh, that looks brilliant. There we go. Boom, perfect. And then we need two more, another set on here, like on this side there, just like that. Perfectly straight. I don't think we need a cover on top of these wings to smooth it over. That might be another job for later. You almost got it. There we go. Stop doing that. That's really, really annoying me. There you go. They are slightly closer together than the other ones. You do them like that, and that's looks. No, still slightly too close. Yeah, we'll take like that. Why is that not mirrored? There we go. So there are our two sets of engines, and now we need the beefy landing gear, which is two new ones here. Two of these on there, and two of these on there. We also have the like super long ones on there. Where's the center of gravity on this thing? Perfect. Okay, that's fine. How are we looking on the drag side of things? Oh, a bit draggy. And we weigh a lot. Right, this is very heavy aircraft. Right, you know what? Enough fussing. Let's go and fly it and see. Look, I mean, that does look quite cool. I like that a lot. Supersonic B-52. It actually goes. Like, it actually flies, which I'm surprised about. The question is, though, can she go supersonic? I'm not sure if we're going to be honest. If we level her out, then we can get to like Mach point 4. This is not fast enough. I think the regular B-52 is faster than this. Right, let's go back to base and let's shorten the fuselage. I think that could be a good idea. So do that. Shorten this thing there. Just like that. Can be less proportionate. I mean, it'll look better. You know what I mean? If you want to do that, no, wrong one. Like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So they're keeping the core features of the B-52, which I like. I mean, that doesn't look great, but what else can you do, I suppose? Delta wing on the back. Now, do you think anyone would notice if we just packed a couple of these into the fuselage? I don't think anyone would. So just chuck these in there. So I'm pretty sure games they would still like generate thrust, I believe. Right. Let's give that a go. But yeah. Seems like oh, that's all immediately faster. Look at that. Right, Mach 0.5. Oh, wind stress. Oh dear. That could be a problem. I should have foreseen that. Mach 0.6. Right, okay. One final attempt at this is going to be to pack a couple more engines in there, and also I think potentially add some strength to the wings. But first, let's just pack some more power into there. Like, there we are. Even more power. There you go. Now, wings, they should be brought forward a bit, I think. Like that. And just generally. Can we just do that? Okay. And so if I go off. That should do bit more structure and integrity. And we've obviously just packed a ton more engines into there. So it doesn't look very pretty, but that doesn't matter. So come on. Yes, there we go. Gear up, including the little wing gear we've got, which I love. Point 0.6. Oh, we've lost the wings. Okay. Hmm. So we need to make the wings stronger. So we got to Mach point 0.6. So that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, please do subscribing. It's completely free and the best way to support the channel. And in the next episode, we will give this another good crack at finally getting it to break the sound barrier. So if you do enjoy, please do consider subscribing. Best way to support the channel. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy, and also comment down below some other suggestions you have for us to make in Aviassembly. And without further ado, I will see you tomorrow for another full Nerd Studios video. Bye for now.